With the impressive development of China, historical memories are vanishing, public spaces have been slowly eroded, so does the genius loci and conventional lifestyles. People's leisure activities are no more than a normative byproduct of consumer culture. It seems like the energy of daily life is merely thriving on leftover spaces.
West Village aims to integrate a variety of social resources, combining sports and leisure activities, culture and artistic events, and fashion and creative industries into one local collective living space. The project expects to provide a more contemporary social container for the diversity of urban life in modern cities, being an urban pacemaker that continuously vitalizes communities.
The site covers an entire block which measures 237 meters from east to west and 178 meters from north to south. It sits in the middle of mature communities and is surrounded by streets. The land use of the site is for community sports. Originally, there was a golf course and an auditorium that only served a small number of people, which has been preserved and rehabilitated later as a multifunctional center.
West Village adopts an atypical design that encircles the entire block to maximize the inner area as a park-like and open courtyard, including the original landscape of Sichuan Basin and encompassing a diverse public life.
Although this project is large, this building is not tall, so there's no pressure on the surrounding area. For the densely populated neighborhood nearby, this huge, open, and energetic yard is like a city park suddenly added to the side.
The building brings together many different functions and shows an example of how urbanization can work sustainably. It is not just about material sustainability, it's rather about social and cultural sustainability.
Usually we find a lot of monofunctional areas in Chinese cities today, each of which takes a lot of space. Here we have an alternative project that layers functions in space and distributes them over time. The elderly, the children, the adults come at different times and thus optimize the offers. Some special spaces like the exhibition hall and soccer fields need reservations, so we don't see any real conflict in itself.
The complex is so large and diverse that from the outside, you have the impression that there are constant conversions and installations necessary. From the beginning of use to now, there have been institutions in and out, but in general, West Village has maintained more than 90% of the space utilization.
Many companies and governmental institutions recognize that this type of building can be replicated in a flexible manner. One manager of another city gave it a name, Urban Conscience. He thought it was a private enterprise that did what the government should have done.
因为这个地块是四面临街，所以我们的建筑也就顺应这个四面临街的这种